Hello students, today we are going to begin with the topic direct proportion and inverse proportion. In this we are first going to study what is direct proportion. Now proportion means what? Proportion means relation between amount of two things or two quantities. The relation between any two quantities is called as proportion. Now let's study one example in order to discuss direct proportion in detail. Now here some pictures are given to you of circles. 4 circles are there. In the first circle, this circle is divided into two parts by drawing one diameter. What is a diameter? It is that chord of the circle which passes through the center of the circle. So suppose this is the center of the circle. So the line which joins the boundary of the circle, then center and again boundary. Such type of chord is called as the diameter. Here in this circle, one diameter is drawn, and due to this one diameter, the circle is divided into two parts. Now it is not important here whether the parts are equal or not. That we are not discussing. Just you have to remember that one diameter makes two parts. Now in the second circle, two diameters are drawn. One vertical and other is horizontal. So because of two diameters, this circle is divided into four parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here one diameter, two parts. Two diameters, four parts. Now let's check the third figure. In this figure, three diameters are drawn. 1, 2 and 3. And how many parts the circle is divided into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because of 3 diameters, circle is divided into 6 parts. Now the last figure. Here 4 diameters are drawn. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the circle is divided here into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we observe carefully, here one diameter, two parts. Here two diameters, four parts. Here three diameters, six parts. And here four diameters, eight parts. So the two quantities that we are talking about in this example are number of diameters and the number of division. Which are the two things that we are talking about? Number of diameters and number of parts, or we can say that number of division. So first thing that you observe here is that when the number of diameter increases, the number of parts that are made due to the diameters, those also increases. One quantity is increasing, then the second quantity which is dependent on the first one. ये parts जो बन रहे हैं ये किस पर डिपेंड कर रहे हैं? नंबर ऑफ डायमीटर्स पे. दे आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन द नंबर ऑफ डायमीटर्स. So when the diameters are increasing, the number of divisions that are made, they are also increasing. So what is the relationship between these two quantities, number of diameter and number of divisions? There is an increasing relationship. Means one quantity if we increase, the other quantity will also increase. Or we can say it vice versa also. If diameters will decrease, number of parts will decrease. So such type of relation is called as direct proportion, where if one quantity increases, then the other quantity which is based on the first one or which is dependent on the first one, that also increases. Otherwise, we can say in reverse also. If one quantity decreases, other quantity will also increase. So such type of changes, here changes are happening. One quantity is changing, other quantity is also changing. So changes means variation. And which type of variation is this? Which type of changes? Which type of proportion? It is a direct proportion. Direct means what? When one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. Or if one quantity decreases, other quantity also decreases. So such type of proportion is called as direct proportion. One more thing we notice in this example is that, see here in figure A, one diameter makes two parts of the circle. Two diameter makes four parts of the circle. And four diameter makes eight parts of the circle. And three diameter makes six parts of the circle. Now, in the previous standard, that is 6th standard, we have learned a chapter that is ratio and proportion. And in that chapter, we have seen how to write a ratio. How to write ratio and what is a ratio. So, ratio is nothing but the comparison of two numbers in the form of division. See here. This is 6th standard lesson, ratio and proportion. In this lesson, what we have seen? How to write a ratio. 2:1 or 2/1. And how to take a ratio in the form of division. See, here are some examples. Number of guavas upon number of chickus. Number of chickus upon number of guavas. So, ratio is nothing but comparison of two numbers in the form of division, and division means we write it upon. In the same way, here if we take a ratio of these two quantities, which are the two quantities? First one is number of diameters and the other quantity is number of division. So in the first case, number of diameters 1, number of divisions 2. So the ratio is 1/2. Second case, number of diameters 2, then number of divisions 4. 2/4. Third case, 3/6. Fourth case, number of diameters 4 and parts of the circle 8. Now, if we observe these all the ratios, why they have given here equal sign for all the ratios? See here, 4/8. Both these numbers, they are divisible by 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So this ratio gives us the answer 1/2. Here 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Again we get 1/2 if we reduce it. 2/4. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Means all these ratios are equal, because all these ratios, its meaning is 1/2. Equivalent fractions we have studied in 5th standard. तो ये सारे ratios reduce करने के बाद 1/2 ही आंसर मिल रहा है. That means the ratio of number of diameters to the number of divisions remains constant. Constant means जो change नहीं हो रहा है. तो रेशियो हम अगर हर एग्जाम्पल का लेंगे, हर केस का रेशियो लेंगे, तो वो चेंज नहीं हो रहा है, इट इज रिमेनिंग सेम, मीन्स इट रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट. एंड व्हाट इज द रेशियो? 1/2. Everywhere it is 1/2. So two things we have observed in the direct proportion. First one is that when one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. Or when one quantity decreases, other quantity also decreases. Second thing that we have seen, that ratio of the two quantities, it remains constant, it remains the same, ratio is equal. Let's see one more example. The number of notebooks that the students of a government school received is shown in the table below. Okay, so if 15 children are there, then total 90 notebooks were given. If 12 children are there, then 72 notebooks are given. If 10 children are there, 60 notebooks are given. And if 5 children are there, then 30 notebooks is given. Now, if we take the ratio of the two quantities, which are the two quantities? Number of children and number of notebooks. So, if we take the ratio, so first case 15/90, second 12/72, third 10/60, and last one is 5/30. Now, are these ratio equal? Let's check it. They have already written they are equal, but let's check it. See here, 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30, 10 ones are 10, 10 6 are 60, 12 ones are 12, 12 6 are 72, 15 ones are 15, 15 6 are 90. Means what? All these ratios, if we reduce them to the simplest form, we get the answer as 1/6. Means if one child is there, then notebooks given will be 6. एक बच्चे को 6 नोटबुक्स दिए गए हैं. फिर 2 बच्चे रहेंगे तो 12 notebooks. Then 3 are there, then 18 notebooks, and so on. Means, in other words, the ratio 1:6 remains the same or constant. Now, in the examples above, we see that when the number of diameters increases, the number of divisions also increases. In second example, as the number of children decreases, the number of notebooks also falls. Falls means decrease. See here, number of children are decreasing, number of notebooks are also decreasing. Okay, so number of diameters and number of divisions are in direct proportion, as are the number of students and number of notebooks. Means in both these examples, the two quantities, they are in direct proportion. How we will say it? The two quantities are in direct proportion. वो direct proportion में है. Understood? So direct proportion, two things we have to remember. When one quantity increases, other quantity also increases. Or if one quantity decreases, other quantity also decreases. Second thing that we have to remember is that ratio is same. Ratio of all these cases is constant. Then such type of proportion is called as direct proportion. Understood? Now let's take one example. If 10 pens cost 60 rupees, what is the cost of 13 such pens? Means both the pens are same only. Now such type of questions we have solved in 6th standard also. But there we have used the unitary method. Now what is unitary method? Unitary method means 10 pens की cost दी है, इसके ऊपर से पहले 1 की निकालो और फिर 13 की निकालो. Now no need of doing this. Directly we will use the ratio method. Now we have to find the cost of 13 pence. So what we will do, for some time we will assume that the cost of 13 pence is X rupees. We don't know the cost. So for some time, for solving purpose, we will assume that. Assume करना मतलब थोड़ी देर के लिए ऐसा समझना कि उसका cost है X rupees. Now, if the pence will increase, what are the two quantities here? Number of pence and cost of pen. कौन से दो नंबर की बात हो रही है यहाँ? नंबर ऑफ पेन्स की और कॉस्ट ऑफ पेन की. तो अगर नंबर ऑफ पेन्स इंक्रीज होंगे तो कॉस्ट भी इंक्रीज होगा. मीन्स इफ वन क्वांटिटी इज इंक्रीजिंग, अदर इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग. सो दिस इज एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ डायरेक्ट proportion. Okay, so number of pens and their cost, they vary. Vary means what? They are changing. In which pattern? In direct proportion. Now let us express the ratios and obtain an equation. So we have to take ratio. क्योंकि डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शन में रेशियोज कैसे होते हैं? सेम होते हैं, इक्वल होते हैं, कांस्टेंट होते हैं. तो इन दोनों का रेशियो और इन दोनों का रेशियो ये भी कैसा होगा? इक्वल. मीन्स 10/60 equal to 13/x. Now here you have to remember one thing. What you have to remember? That in the numerator, if you are taking number of pens, means on left side if you are taking number of pen, then on right side also you have to take number of pen in numerator. And on left side if you are taking cost in denominator, right side also you have to take cost in denominator. Means दोनों साइड में ऊपर नंबर ऑफ पेन्स लेने हैं और नीचे कॉस्ट ऑफ पेन लेना है, दोनों साइड में. और यू कैन डू रिवर्स ऑल्सो. यू कैन राइट लाइक दिस ऑल्सो, 60/10 इक्वल टू x/13. यहाँ पे दोनों जगह हमने कॉस्ट को ऊपर लिखा और नंबर ऑफ पेन्स को नीचे लिखा. सो यू कैन राइट लाइक दिस ऑल्सो और लाइक दिस ऑल्सो. बोथ आर करेक्ट. बट डोंट डू लाइक दिस. यहाँ पे ऊपर कॉस्ट, नीचे नंबर ऑफ पेन, और यहाँ पे ऊपर नंबर ऑफ पेन और नीचे कॉस्ट. सो दिस विल बी रॉन्ग. दोनों जगह ऊपर कॉस्ट, नीचे नंबर ऑफ पेन, या फिर दोनों जगह ऊपर नंबर ऑफ पेन, नीचे कॉस्ट. सो एनी वन रेशियो you can form. Now, how to solve two equal ratios? How to solve two equal ratios? By doing cross multiplication. So 10 into x is 10x. 13 into 60 is 780. So 10x equal to 780. Now we have to find the value of x. So what we will do? We will shift 10 on right side. So यहाँ मल्टीप्लीकेशन है, तो शिफ्ट करने के बाद यहाँ हो जाएगा डिवीजन. 0 0 कट. 78/1 is 78. So cost of 13 pence is 78 rupees. In this way, we have to solve the practice set 37, which we will continue in the next lecture. Till here, I hope you have understood. Thank you.